Chapter 10. If it fits in your mouth, it's food. Tuesday, I bring something to the clinic that I've never brought before. Something that means I need to leave the top of my backpack unzipped, and instead of swinging it onto my shoulder, I carry it gently in my arms. Jason is already there when I arrive, his wheelchair parked next to my usual spot on the couch. Hi. I sit beside him, arranging my backpack on my lap. Thanks for the carrots. Jason taps. Did guinea pig like? They thought they were awesome. In fact, and I pull the backpack zipper all the way down, and a furry, eager face pops up. This is Nutmeg, I say, cradling her against my chest, and she says, thanks for the carrots. Nutmeg has chocolate brown whirl of fur, glossy black eyes, and a friendly personality. Of the two guinea pigs, I figured she'd be the more tolerant of Jason's sudden movements and noises. Jason's mouth hangs slack. Would you like to pet her? I ask. She might squeal, but she doesn't bite. Awesome. Jason taps. Nutmeg walks across Jason's communication book. She sniffs the air and poops on the word van. Oops. Alright, sorry. I jump to grab a tissue from the box on the reception's desk. Nutmeg, what kind of hello is that? Jason taps. Gross. Hello. And I clean Jason's book. Huh, you could say that again, I said. So Jason taps again. Gross. Hello. Very funny. I reach into the front pocket of my backpack. Speaking of jokes, I made words for you. When I look up, Jason is stroking Nutmeg's back with his fingertips, and I can see him struggling to control his movements to not frighten her. And when he brings his hand away, he's trembling. So I pretend not to notice, afraid that I'll embarrass him. This card is joke. I thought you can use this word when you're telling a joke or being sarcastic, to make the other person know that you're just kidding. Jason taps, like, word. And this is whatever. And I lean over to whisper, it's good for annoying your mother. At least it has an effect on mine. I demonstrate, swinging my gaze to the ceiling. Whatever. Jason grins. Good job. Whatever, he taps. I move Nutmeg over so I can slide the cards word after word in Jason's book. And this is secret. I thought sometimes we might want to talk without everyone hearing us. When one of us taps the word secret, we'll switch to only using your cards. You want to try? Jason taps. Yes. I look around for something to talk about. Out the window, a man hurries across the parking lot, his beagle on a leash. Do you see that guy? I ask, pointing. Let's imagine who he is. The man dashes past the windows. The beagle trots beside him, head down, sniffing. And Jason taps. Late for dog show. I give Jason the thumbs up. And I tap. Good job. My turn. I imagine the man and his dog as a perfect spy team, too ordinary to be noticed. But Jason doesn't have the word spy or secret agent. So searching Jason's book, I tap, man is a secret. That's the best that I could do. I was imagining them a secret agent team, I said, finally. Maybe we can talk about music instead. Yes. So have you noticed? Catherine came up with this idea of using the cards, and she's struggling. So I pull my CD player from the front pocket of my backpack. This is my favorite CD. Putting the headphones over Jason's ears wasn't as awkward as the first time. Jason taps. Who? Music. I check his book, but of course there's no card. It's, Jason taps, secret. I clamp my hand over my mouth, and I think, don't speak. And he taps, Catherine, make word. Who? I don't have a blank card, so I remove the card goodbye in Jason's book, and I draw on the back. It's not a great picture of Avril Lavigne, but I'm in a hurry. I don't bother to even slide the book back into Jason's. I don't bother to slide the word back into Jason's book since it's just a temporary word, and he'll need the word goodbye more. Jason studies the picture. Headphones on, music playing, and he taps, Avril Lavigne? Stupid. What? I startle Nutmeg into skittering across Jason's book. Jason grins and taps, joke. I dip my head in the best imitation of my mom's nonsense look. You think you're funny, don't you? And I lift one side of his headphones so that he can hear me better. My next card is going to say, "You big jerk." Jason taps, "Secret." I spoke again. I bite my tongue to keep from using it, and I scan my words choices, lifting Nutmeg to see what she's sitting on. Sorry. So Jason taps, "Like Avril Lavigne." I tap, "Me too," because that's all I could find. "Hi, Jason," Jason scolds. As I take the headphones off his ears, he taps, "Speech woman, yell all the time." And then he taps again. "I can't talk, but I hear fine." "Hi, Jason," his therapist repeats louder. "How's his day been going?" She asks his mother. Jason's hand moves, and he taps, "Loud day." "What a sweet little animal," the speech therapist says. "But what is it doing?" And I glance at Nutmeg, busy chewing off the edge of the word goodbye. And I lunge for her. "I'm sorry, Jason." And he smiles, and he taps, "Ood bye, guinea pig." So if you notice, she ate half of the word. Sorry about the bells. Alright, so watching his therapist push Jason's chair down the hallway, I hold Nutmeg against my chest. "Could we stop at the mall on the way home?" I asked Mom. "I need cardstock and paper cutter." Jason needs so many words. That's the end of chapter 10.